Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another VV and Ecomi video, man. This one, we're going to be going over something pretty interesting. So, Poor Man Printing actually got a message forwarded to him from the guy who's allegedly been manipulating the market. And I also can confirm that people who have been watching his wallets can confirm that he has not been dumping as of lately, which is why we're seeing the price moving up and we're seeing this type of momentum, which means it's starting to become a lot more obvious and apparent his impact on the community, or his alleged impact on the community. So that being said, if you haven't been keeping up to date with this thing, like, you have people out in the community saying, "Oh, this was settled long ago. This is not a problem." All of this, like, trust me, do your own due diligence, get informed yourself, because people are either too lazy to actually put in the work and do their own due diligence, or people are part of this group that's trying to manipulate the community. Like, it's either or, because this is very, very impactful, because as you can see from how the price is going right now, when this guy is not allegedly manipulating it, the market moves, the token moves, it increases in value with news and things like that. So that goes like, and also, in some circles in the community, the guy is very well known, and he's very disliked. He's very disliked in some circles, but that's where I'll leave it at. We're gonna jump into this message that Poor Man Printing actually got, and really dive into what's going on here, and why Ecomi and this third party actually parted ways, because we're gonna get into what was sent to Poor Man Printing and this guy's idea. Alleged idea. So yeah, let's jump into it. Let's see what's happening.
Welcome back to Poor Man Printing, guys, and today I have something to show you. Now, you might not believe it, and that's understandable. You don't have to, but I had something sent to me explaining how the master collector is going to work, but it's speculation, so we all know how that goes. Let's just go ahead and run the film. Run it. The market, we had a little push this morning, a little push.
As you can see, market has been going up. Market's been going. The market, I know that's not a shocker, but come on now. The market actually goes up when it's not being manipulated, allegedly manipulated. I mean, who would have thought it would do that? But yeah, so I mean, it's been looking good for now. We don't know when this alleged third party is going to start back doing the things that he does and what his motives are, any of that. But I mean, let's get it.
I almost went live. I was like, I better wait. But yeah, I figured it'd be a little push. So that's what we got this morning. Right now we're trading at 00263. So not too bad. Got a little push. It could have been mostly the information with Coinbase and all the stuff that's been happening. Maybe a little delay in it. But yeah, we're starting to move up, and which I knew we would. Okay, so let's get into what I got sent to me by a anonymous person. Like I said before, you do not have to believe it, because it's just a picture that was sent to me, and it's speculation. It does not mean that their master collector is actually running like this right now, but I figured maybe y'all want to see it. So let's look at it right here, guys.
All right, y'all. So right here is, if you see the name at the top of that message right now, then you probably recognize it if you're up to date with what's been going on. But this is very important. It's very, very important to actually realize what's going on and realize why VV. So basically, if like, this is just a simple breakdown for those of you who haven't done your due diligence as of now. Basically, allegedly, a guy was working for Ecomi. He was a snake, and he tried to influence Ecomi to make their tokenomics in a way where they were going to pump and dump. And that's why when people look at the coin, there's some similarities to pump and dumps and things like that, because a lot of that was being designed and put into place by a guy who that was his intentions at some point. And now you can see how the token has changed and evolved, and they're making it more so into what they always wanted it to be. So basically, you're going to also see this guy's alleged impact on what would have been the Master Collectors program, and how he wanted this done, because this is his ideas for the Master Collector program, and you're going to see why this is shady in a little bit. But let's let Poor Man explain.
So this is a forward message from Ben. We all know who that is. But it says, if we want it to blow up, these points are keys. Omi, in and out. Full buyback model, correct burn mode, master collector status as below. The simplest solution to all of this is the original plan. Access via master collector status. Master collector status costs X or requires Y staked. Top level EG, which I don't really know what EG means. Master collector.
Pretty sure that means example. Like, I guess he's giving examples of
10.
Yeah.
Cost 10K Omi or 50K Omi stake. So basically right here it's saying top level EGMC 10 would be like a burn, right? So you would take 10K of Omi and burn it, or stake 50K Omi for Master Collector 10, and then so on. Master Collector 9 and 8, 9K or 45,000 staked. Then Master Collector 8, 8K or 40K staked, etc. Purchase Master Collector status burns Omi from supply. Includes various activities such as collections, owners, or activities to also move up levels.
So if you haven't really peeped this and you haven't really caught on to what this says right here and what this means that if this was the model that VV actually went by, the goal here is to get as many people locked into staking and burning as much Omi from the circulating supply as possible. You're going to burn from the circulating supply as possible or be locked into staking. They're going to get as many people locked into that as possible. And then the guy allegedly was planning to dump on everybody, which would have killed the project. But obviously it was a whole big thing. The guy ended up a whole lawsuit and things like that happened, took place. And the guy was let go from the company. And it's not, this is not what it currently is. This is why it's taken a long time to get the Master Collectors program out, because obviously they at a certain point in time, allegedly Ecomi this guy was very, very trustworthy with the company. So they were basing so much stuff off of this guy's input. And then by the time they found out, okay, they had to start making some changes, because everything that they had designed or had thought up or had planned at one point in time had to be completely changed once they realized the advice that they were getting was not to make a sustainable 10, 20, 30 plus year project. It was to make a couple month project. It was to make a quick pump and dump. So yeah, that's what this is right here. And this is the plan that the guy allegedly wanted to put into place. And obviously, you can see where the problems lies with this. Like, a plan like this would definitely kill the project, and it would have been very, very bad. So it's crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Now, Poor Man is actually going to get into what's actually being talked about, some of the actual things that's going to be coming, and some of the more concrete things, because it's been so many different things discussed. And it's hard for VV and Ecomi to actually put out the real information, the full information, because they're still working on these things. They were so far behind by taking bad advice that they had to catch up in certain areas, because entire systems was built around a scam. So they had to go back and do extra work, obviously, because they just trusted the wrong person. So this kind of explains some of the things that a lot of the criticisms people have about Ecomi and where they actually came from. These people saw certain things that looked kind of shaky, and they were trying to warn people. And yeah, I mean, at one point in time, it could have been how it looked, but once you can tell that Vivi and Ecomi has fought to make this as legitimate as possible. They have fought to make this legitimate and trustworthy. They've gotten these partners. They're not trying to screw nobody. And let's just keep watching. Let's hear some more info.
Now, I did some math on this. Let me get my notes real quick. But like I said, this is all speculation, and I understand if you don't believe me yet. it got sent to me, and I figured everybody should see it, kind of get a little eye on the future, you know, or something familiar we might see with Vivi later on down the road. I don't know. But Master Collector 10, okay? If they stake 50K Omi right now at current price of, you know, I went with 00265 is what I went with. That's 132.5 Omi, right? Now you take 350,000 people, which everybody's gonna want Master Collector 10. I can already tell you that. But 350,000 people, and this is down the road when we have another 350,000 people. I'm just taking 350,000 people and running with this. Okay, so that will be 132.5 per person at 350,000 people. That's holding 46,375,000 Omi off the exchange. And that's only 350,000. What do you think's gonna happen 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the road after Comic-Con? We have
the math kind of confused me. I'm more of a visual person, but I think that's going to be that would be like when you do all the math, I think that would be the cash amount, maybe, or it may be the amount of Omi, but I think that would be the cash amount, and the cash amount would actually be higher. But I'm not sure. I'm kind of lost with that one. But basically, the whole you understand the gist. You understand the gist. You understand the gist. Like the gist is a lot of people would be buying Omi and holding it off Omi, which would decrease the circulating supply, making it more valuable and locking people into contracts. Thus, you're locked into a contract. You can't do anything with your money. And allegedly, certain people high up would be able to dump and people could do absolutely nothing about it because you're locked into contract. So this was a certain person's plan, alleged plan. So as you can see, this is why Master Collector has been taking so long, because obviously this doesn't work for a legitimate company once they start to like see what this guy is really about. So yeah,
let's just say 1 million people. What do you think that 46,375 is going to turn into? 100 million? 150 million? 200 million? Off the exchange? Yeah. Now, let's just take it down a notch and let's look at the burning of the 10K. So if they took 10, I don't know why anybody want to burn your Omi when you can stake it and make money at the same time. So but it is what it is, I guess. So 10K comes out to $26.5. Okay. At this current price. That comes out to, with 350,000 people, $9,275,000. $9,275,000. I'm just saying. You know what? Let's go look at a video that Reese and Hello K actually did a while back. And he was talking about staking and burning of Omi, pretty much the Omi utilities. So yeah, let's look at that real quick.
Yeah.
But then we bring in staking, right? And
yeah,
people always want to know about staking because they want it right now.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways we can do that, right? And will do, right? Obviously, I guess at the base level, say you hold 1 million Omi for 30 days or something, then you get XP points, or I know you've brought this up before, maybe even a gold gem to be able to spend in store or against a certain drop, something like that. Maybe we get to a point where you know there's a drop coming up, because we will get to a point where you'll know more than 2 days out what's dropping.
Yeah.
And they already started doing that.
You really want to participate in that drop, but your collector level isn't there yet, right? Like, because some drops might be like level 5 and above or something. So maybe you can then choose to burn 1 million Omi tokens. Burn 1 million Omi tokens. We're really good at what we do to be able to get into that drop, or you can stake it ahead of time, specifically for it, right? Like So there's a lot of options there.
That's actually a very good idea, actually. If you have Omi, because a lot of people do kind of hold Omi, but they just like don't know what to do with it. If you could actually.
So as you can see, the plans are still kind of similar, but it's like you can tell where the base has come from. But what they're doing is tweaking and modifying things, so it's away from the scam territory, and they're trying to make it something very sustainable, realistic, and long term. So even if an idea starts as something toxic, it does not mean it's necessarily going to stay that way. The team is making it so it's it aligns more so with their goals and their intentions. So I mean it's some differences, but yeah.
Actually, because that's essentially in a way like I guess paying for entry into that drop, because
see, Hello K he's on top of it. He already knows. He already knows, guys.
You've paid for the Omi, so if you kind of sacrifice it, burn it, remove it from circulation, you could then get into the drop. And I see a lot of people who, if it's a collectible they want, they would happily burn 1 million Omi. Happy burn, like if you're a fixie, you happily burn 100 million Omi.
Or stake it, right? Or stake it.
That's a fact.
Exactly right. And if that's what it takes to get you access to something that you really love or that you believe will have value, people will do it. Even if it's, if we don't go that far, but you do have the opportunity to stake it for X amount of days to gain access.
Yeah.
Every single piece of that puzzle is reducing the circulating supply of the token.
Yeah.
And really, like if you're getting an ongoing reward for staking it, every 30 days you get another gold gem or something like that. You're going to keep holding it out of circulation, right? It's benefiting the value of your token, or sorry, I should say the scarcity of your token.
Yeah.
And giving you rewards on the platform, which gives you access to an NFT that also has its own innate value. Like it's a really encompassing system, and same as like we're really good at what we do, but no one has all this stuff figured out day one. You go into it with a plan. Here's how we think it's going to work. Here's how here's the model we have at the moment. But business is so adaptive, and it has to be adaptive. You can't just stick to those rigid walls, or you.
Basically, what he's trying to work his way around is the fact that allegedly things within the company had to change because the original plan was a bunch of BS in order for one guy to make a huge profit off the backs of dumping on a bunch of people that legitimately cares about this project, and screwing over the other guys in the company who actually cares about this project as well. So there was a bad apple amongst all the others, allegedly. And like he's trying to work his way around saying that without really revealing too much. I mean, from this is all from the information that we've uncovered. Like this is how deep the story goes. And as you can see, like if you dig deep and really start doing your due diligence, you see how many systems and stuff this could potentially leak into, and why certain things and certain aspects could have been taking so long and stuff like that. So you get a better understanding for what Ecomi has been dealing with behind the scenes the more you dig. So that's why I told you all to dig. That's why I gave you all those materials and articles and stuff to read, so you can see that the guy is an alleged con artist, and he's worked over a lot of teams and companies this way. So yeah, man, stay woke, man. Stay woke. Do your own research. Do your due diligence. It's very, very important that you're educated about what's going on. This is your investment, and honestly, once you learn this dark side to what this project had to overcome, you're going to have a lot more respect for VV and Ecomi, and you're going to be just that much more confident in it. So yeah. And honestly, I think it's absolutely stupid. Like, this is my opinion. In my opinion, it's absolutely stupid to try and scam a company with this much potential. Like, how do you, like, if you're working in the backgrounds, you know the type of licenses and things that they have. So why the hell would you try to dump? Like, it's like, it makes no sense whatsoever. It really makes no sense. I guess, like, if you're a greedy type of person, okay, let's pump this coin up to $1 very, very fast. Reveal all the licenses, do all this. Let's get it to $1 very fast. Lock them into staking, and then let's dump on them. Like, I guess that would be your mindset, but for someone to do something like this, since these are just allegations, let me put it this way: if someone was to do something like this, do you really think these hundreds of brands are just going to sit by idly and let you use their names to dump on a bunch of fans and screw them all over? I mean, this just some of the things that I think about. I'm thinking about, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a whole shady mess. This situation is a whole mess, man. Allegedly.
You get overtaken by the competition.
Yeah.
You know? So we will always continue to iterate, build in as many utilities and uses for the token. And then the VV-verse runs the same as the app, right? Like, it will still be underpinned by the token. Any transactions there, we'll use it. You know, like there's the scope of the project just continues to expand, and with that, so does the use of the token.
So that's fantastic.
I understand. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm happy to acknowledge right now that, like, holding it now, and you need to understand where that's going to see the value in having the token now, right?
And we do understand where it's going. We know exactly where it's going.
Yes,
exactly. Like, and I'm happy that it's finally been said, because it has restored faith in the community. Even though this is stuff that I've been saying for months, people hearing it directly from the team and stuff like that is giving a lot of people more understanding. They're like, oh, it's not just some guy hyping the coin in the community, because I don't know why people think I am an investor. I don't know why it would ever cross somebody's mind that I'm just here trying to hype a project when my money is on the line just as much as anyone else's. Like, come on now. I have, 6,000 subscribers, yo. I'm not going to be able to push the price that much to get my money out of this. You're going to need millions and millions of people. No amount of ass kissing I could ever do will be able to make me get my money out of a shitty project. Like, it's not going to happen. So I make the videos I make just simply to inform. Like, all the lies and stuff that get spread, I don't know how people couldn't see the truth from the beginning, man. I really don't get it.
You can't use it, right? And I guess that's where being an early adopter, you know, people that are early to these things stand to have the most benefit from them, right?
Yeah.
If you're doing the research, you know where that's going. You know, people can see that we're delivering on the things that we say we're going to.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's certainly enough for me to hold on to my bags. Certainly enough for me to hold on to my bags.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
That's Big Dog Reese. That's who that is. Big Dog Reese. So like I said, guys, hey, you don't have to believe me, and I understand. But this kind of gives us some kind of direction of which the master collector is going. This lays out a small plan, which it could not even be in effect. You know, this is from Ben. Like I said, we all know who that is. They might have scrapped this whole thing.
Yeah, a lot of this, I'm assuming that some of it's going to be scrapped. Like, I mean, some of this is just how staking works, you know, but some of this, like, it's going to be tweaked, obviously, to not be such a shady thing, you know? So, yeah. They
might have a whole new system now. But it just gives us a little information on Master Collector, some of the stuff they haven't been.
By the way, this is allegedly from Ben. I don't know the sources. I don't know where this stuff's coming from. I just know that it's been alleged that this is Ben, and this is his plans, and all of this is, yeah. Yep.
Talked about. But, you know, it's all speculation. But I wanted to show y'all what I got sent to me anonymously, you know. There ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that. But that's huge. If they actually stick to this plan, well, boom. Like, everybody's like, oh, Omi's going down and ain't doing nothing. It's double zeros. I don't care what Omi does. You know, VV comes along and says, hey, bro, come on, man. We going for a ride.
I got a whole rocket. Okay.
Going for a ride, jump in. Omi's jumping right in, and they going for that ride, bro. Ha ha!
Yeah, shout out to my man's poor man, yo. But honestly, yeah, the thing that's kind of scary about this is that once staking does come along, it is going to be a great opportunity for certain holders and certain people to dump, if that's the goal has always been to get people locked in. So yeah, it's like it's kind of it's a double-edged sword, because we have to be on, like, before they unlock staking and before they have staking and stuff like that, we need bigger whales in the community. We need more people. We need to be on bigger exchanges. That's the only way that this person in the background will be overshadowed. We need people bigger than him and more powerful than him in the community. So we need this going on a larger scale. We need to get more whales into the community. So let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, Joe.